not the, the healing hymn. What is it called? Is it called divine? What? You have your 3-minute healing cooldown, which is called, is that called divine hymn or something like that? Yeah, and then you've got hymn of hope, right? Which is the free casting for all healers. Is that a talent now? Nah, never mind then. Just forget what I said about hope.
I'm not sure of the markings, so I'm just putting down random ones, I suppose. Boss will be pulled green initially, and the first people for charge head towards purple. You don't necessarily have to go a mile, but you do have to go enough that your own damage reduction will be enough to save you. But basically team 1 and 2 will be in front then, rather than traditionally at the side and aiming for the middle. We'll be aiming to get it near the front.
Can you say that again?
Much like method, it'll be continuing around in the circle rather than towards the center. Mostly because people going towards the center don't always head where they're supposed to. At least when it's going forward, it's always going to be the same.
You still want charges towards the middle?
Nope, charges will be going towards one of the marks, whichever one is closest to.
Whichever one is closest in front?
Yeah, exactly.
Alright.
In the direction we're going.
So if we stand here, and someone gets staggered for a charge, it just runs to purple.
Yeah, makes sense.
And if you stand on purple, you just run star, etc.
Yeah.
Don't have to go all the way, but yeah.
So tanks will just have to be aware themselves.
Well, I suppose you can walk into the mountain a little bit, or even slightly closer.
Well, I think that was Steve Hawking who said it on forums as well, that turning him a bit towards the wall, would mean that the melee, could actually be behind the boss when hitting him as well. And that would mean tanks wouldn't get the charge either.
Yeah. Proper Bird does it a bit different, but they kind of have the soaking group on the inside and non-soakers on the outside type thing anyway. Or the other way around.
Are we dragging him anti-clockwise?
This would be clockwise.
So the tanks are going to move out of the way when he charges, I guess.
Yes. If they stand at the wall, then they shouldn't get the charge.
Yeah, you see, we're heading towards one of the marks, but they're on the inside, up against the wall as such. They shouldn't get hit by the charge anyway.
1 and 2 first?
Yep. We should just be 2 seconds then. Someone needs a sec. Do remember, we're going to green first. It's the closest point, and we will be there for a roaring cacophony, so there's no point in starting up wherever it is.
The groups not soaking, I suppose, can stand where they usually stand.
Yeah, exactly.
The middle, or at the side of him, so to speak.
Yeah, you'll be out here or whatever if you're not going to be soaking, and on the inside if you are.
If everyone can just please try and make sure they're within the range of the roars at all times, because otherwise it's going to be a strain for the healers.
And remembering that it's a 5-minute fight per se, do try and time your personal cooldowns that you have them, like your damage soaking. Do you definitely have them back up at the 30% point onwards? Because we'll have him enraged, and we won't necessarily have major raid cooldowns for every one of them. Well, damage soaking ones.
But when will we realistically hit the 30%? Because
Well,
if we use...
If you say that it's if it's linear and reduction, it'll probably be 3 minutes 40. About maybe even a bit higher, maybe closer to the 4 minutes.
I'm thinking, yeah, around the 4 minutes mark, which means that if people use their 3 minute cooldowns at start, they need to sit on them until 30%, or what are you thinking?
Yeah, that would be a good idea. But if it's longer than 3 minutes, then you'd use it as soon as it comes off cooldown, because it'll be in the enrage part, and if it's shorter, you'll only have to hold on to one of them close enough to the enrage or whatever.
Well, are you going to use heroism at 30% or at pull?
No, pull.
Okay. Well, then it doesn't matter, I suppose.
No, but in fairness, it's probably more important to get from 30% down with cooldowns than using it while it's at 50%, and you were only going to get one more use of it anyway.
Well, if you have execute, it would make sense to hold your CDs for that, I guess.
Yeah.
Right, so just remember, charges always to the next mark or close to it, going clockwise. Yeah, it's a fun. And we'll stay starting.
This is gonna be fun.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time warp. Taunt boss. Taunt boss. AOE incoming.
Move out slightly, and those that are soaking in.
3, 2,
Metamorphosis.
1.
Essence of Ganir. Tranquility.
Taunt boss. Taunt boss. AOE incoming.
Iron Bark.
Run away.
I've just rezzed him as well.
AOE
Oh, the two are dead,
incoming.
never mind. I don't accept, just work.
Taunt boss.
We're just gonna die, yeah?
Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1. Taunt boss. Taunt boss.
That
AOE incoming.
is going to be a problem if it does what it did there. It chose me twice for the charge in a row. I only have one cooldown, 3 minutes.
Except to move away from where the boss is. Eurasius, move.
If you're the target, you don't get hit by the effect.
You can call out, well, hunters especially call out for an external cooldown because we're not moving as far away from the boss as we were when it was in the middle.
So, to go over the start of the fight again, we'll be heading towards the green mark. Ursoc will do his first roar, we'll all be in for that. As soon as the roar goes off, you should be in position, whether that's moving back 10 yards so that you're not going to be in miasma, or moving to the side so you're not going to get hit by miasma or the charge. So there's no reason to get hit by miasma right there. That's not saying that's any reason why we're wiping or anything like that, But there's no need to add excessive healing for the healers when we don't need to, and they already have a lot to do.
Yeah, starting.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Icebound. Time warp.
Taunt boss. AOE incoming. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Tranquility.
Taunt boss. Taunt boss. AOE incoming. Run away.
Metamorphosis.
Does the Ursoc move out?
AOE
Or
incoming.
be in position, should I say.
Rage at the
Run
cleavage.
away. Taunt boss.
Cleave onto.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Divine hymn. Vampiric embrace.
Taunt boss.
Next roar, Charlie.
Taunt boss. AOE incoming.
Fear now. Should have been dead slightly. I'll assign people.
Fared.
AOE
Rare
incoming.
Iron bark. Sacrifice.
Taunt boss. Taunt boss.
Guardian spirit. Metamorphosis.
4, 3,
It's 1 and 2.
1.
Innervate. Devotion aura. Essence of Ganir.
Forgot the taunt tower.
No, I'm sorry. I was
Taunt
sure you
boss.
said wipe.
Taunt
No,
boss.
but we can wipe now anyway.
No, I'm sorry.
AOE incoming.
Like, preferably want to kill the image before it does the fair.
Yeah, definitely.
And,
AOE
that's what happened.
incoming.
I basically fared some of the tanks out.
Don't take the rushes.
Defensive.
Theater can do Master Race Wonder.
Get away from center, guys. Harassing. It's every roar, isn't it, that the shadowy bears they fear?
Yeah, it has to be dead by then. It was at, I think 8% or something like that when it went off. Anyone feel that they have strong single target and would prefer to do that and try and cleave? Isn't Havoc kind of cleave as such anyway? No, you'll continue to cleave with Havoc. That's fine. Let's see. There's no one needs to build up like dots and other things to get a high single target on the extra mob. We'll just go with Joaquin Fear. Well, I should be cleaving, I suppose. Joaquin, Fear, Kazdan, and Devilian, then, basically. Alright, never mind, DKs need to build. So Devilian, Joaquin, yeah, Kim, you might as well as, you'll be applying your dots anyway, I'm sure, won't you? Or is it a hassle because of Surrender's Madness later?
Both is doing more damage to the boss anyway, so there's no point in single targeting me on it.
I'll switch to the ad constantly. That's 3 people, but everyone else should still be cleaving onto it as much as you can anyway, dotting it up. Heading for green, not to where we are now, so the green mark, please. You can be as soakers for the rower. I'm sure here is fine, but the boss should be dragged to green. No, you'll just do cleave onto it, you know. Should be fine. It'll be Joaquin, Devilian, and myself will switch full time while still keeping up whatever on the boss. Presume your Earth, Wind, and Fire isn't effective onto your targets anyway, Steve, is it?
Oh, I'll spec that out for this fight. I only cleave once every 20 seconds anyway, so yeah, switching full time would be good for me.
But also, everyone, don't forget that you have executes on that ad every single time that it gets low, so do keep that in mind as well. We'll go with the 3 first anyway, Shinna. After that, then you just do the executes on it and whatever sweetens tracks, I'm sure, whatever.
Oh.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Weren't we doing heroism on the pole?
Taunt boss.
Did we use it on any pole?
Yes, we did.
AOE incoming. 4, run away. 2, 1.
Soaks.
Tranquility.
Taunt boss. AOE incoming. Run away.
There's another Aurora followed by the Gaze then after that.
Run away. Taunt boss.
Switching.
4.
No, towards the mark. Val. Yellow star.
Oh, it's on it, that one.
I think there's a point.
You can mark us.
Don't take the Resses.
AOE incoming.
Metamorphosis.
AOE incoming.
Out of interest, how do melee find the charges going towards the marks rather than the center?
It's easier to dodge, that's for sure.
Cool.
As in, like, you got so much more room to dodge the charge rather than making sure you don't accidentally clip forwards or anything like that. That's my personal opinion, though. I don't know about the others.
Remember, we take the charge to the next marker in the line, not to the middle.
Wait, why isn't the Wraith healing? Oh, is it DPS? No, it's
No,
healing.
he's healing.
Why is he resting? You got masters, right? Isn't it?
He didn't accept that late rest after the people anyway.
Hmm.
So, reminders. We're continually going around in the circle, and because of that, if you're the focus for his charge, you're going to the next mark or in a direct line to the next mark. Heroism's on the pull, and yeah, that's probably it. I didn't even notice if the ad was going to die in time, but yeah. Or if it even did die in time.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time warp. Metamorphosis.
Taunt boss. AOE incoming.
Innervate.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Tranquility.
Taunt boss. AOE incoming. AOE incoming. Run away.
Remember, start moving when the roar goes off, because that's when miasma is dropped. It doesn't appear for 2 seconds.
Target you. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Rage of the Sleeper. Divine him.
I thought of
Essence
accent
of
down.
Ganir.
Taunt boss.
Sacrifice.
Taunt boss. AOE incoming. Run away.
Metamorphosis.
AOE incoming. Taunt boss.
You're right.
4,
1 and
3,
2.
2.
We're very
1.
few.
Devotion aura. Guardian spirit.
That's
Iron
too tight
bark.
to the wall, though.
Taunt boss. AOE incoming.
Tears deliverance.
Need to be in range for the roars, guys.
AOE incoming.
Problem is the fact that if we get feared as well, or one of the bigger problems is we won't be back in
Taunt
for a roar.
boss. Taunt boss.
Metamorphosis.
Can't do the mass rest
Target
trick.
you. 4, 3, 2, 1. Toned Bus.
Release and roll. It was the one in between my ones, what wasn't it?
I think it's yeah between a little bit past before yellow mark towards the cross, but someone placed it a little bit closer towards in between there. So the tanks got charged on. We're trying to hug the wall as much as we can in there, so if you can kind of aim it a little bit further out, that's very much good for us tanks. Just as long as we have a little bit room to move on.
But the markers are not at the wall though. So
No,
if
but that's the exact problem because someone placed it a little bit, placed it too close. That's the problem.
so we can fix that easily, can't we? With simply having
Yeah.
people not go to the wall, but the actual marker.
Yeah. Should be a direct line to the, not necessarily, I guess, the closest marker, but the one that's far enough away that you're not going to take too much damage. Again though, we can move as soon as the roar happens. You're moving out of miasma straight away then. It's not any bit of a DPS loss to move then as opposed to 2 seconds later when the miasma actually spawns, so try and be quick about it. Even though it's pales in comparison to every other bit of damage, there was still 16 million worth of damage needed to be healed back up from miasma alone, so that's at least 7% that the healers can do to something else that's more important. So the ads, when they die, they also drop miasma on the ground. So technically that's where you're seeing your double miasma as such.
Right, that's what's playing me tricks. Fucking.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time warp.
Toned Bus. AOE incoming. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, wait on Flava. As soon as I can afterwards.
Tranquility.
Toned Bus. Toned Bus. AOE incoming.
Roar.
Devotion aura. Metamorphosis.
Run away. AOE incoming. Toned Run Bus. Away.
Rage of
Toned
Sleeper.
Bus.
I'm sorry.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Divine Hymn. Essence of Ganir.
Toned Bus.
Metamorphosis.
AOE incoming.
Lay on hands. Sacrifice. Tears
The
delivered.
3 seems to be enough to get it down on time anyway, along with
AOE
everyone's
incoming.
cleave. Be in front, focused on 7.
Toned Bus.
Iron Bark.
That's
Yeah, it can work.
fucking, hold on.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Healing tide.
Taunt boss.
Commanding
Just
shadow.
stand in miasma
Taunt
sure and
boss.
die. Stop being
AoE incoming. Run away. AoE in run away.
Oh, it didn't work right. Thank you though.
It's not very ultimate then, is it? Right?
And almost made them red. Cool. Fun.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time war.
Taunt boss. AoE incoming. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Tranquility.
Taunt boss. Taunt boss. AoE incoming. AoE incoming.
Survival
Taunt
instinct.
boss. Four,
3 and 4.
Way to the
3,
sleeper.
2, 1.
Divine him.
3 times up.
Essence of Ganir.
Taunt boss. AoE incoming.
Lay on hands. Sacrifice. Iron bark.
1 and 2 will be next.
AoE incoming.
Gift of the Queen. Innervate.
Taunt boss.
Gaze next.
Four, 3, 2,
Guardian Spirit.
1.
Icebound. Healing Tide.
Taunt boss. AoE incoming.
Get in range for that, guys.
Metamorphosis.
Run away. AOE incoming.
Commanding shout.
Runaway. Taunt boss.
Metamorphosis.
No, not too far in there, Alba.
3 and 4.
4, 3,
Dampen
2,
harm.
1.
Track.
Devotion
Tranquility.
aura.
Taunt
Metamorphosis.
boss. AOE incoming.
We're losing a lot of ground.
Runaway.
Get in the bar.
AOE incoming.
Essence of
Taunt
Ganir.
boss.
One and 2.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Well, the Fao didn't soak, possibly more as well. They're the ones who didn't get
Taunt
debuffed.
boss. AOE incoming.
I don't see anything now. What the fuck?
Tears deliverance.
Here.
Iron bark.
AOE incoming. Runaway. Taunt boss.
Gift of the Queen.
3 and 4.
3, 2, 1. Taunt boss. Taunt boss. AOE incoming.
Can wipe it. We'll just res 7.
Yep, apologies
AOE
about that. I
incoming.
did miss my soak. It was I saw gaze 4.
Taunt
I
boss.
thought
Zark
that
has
was
40 seconds
yeah.
left, yeah.
Yeah, that was 4 minutes and 20 seconds, and he was at 35%. So that's what, 40 seconds left to Berserk.
Yeah. Why haven't people released? Oh yeah, only the people that actually soaked the charge rather than the person that's saying that. So sorry, I didn't point that out when I was saying. Once I had this chat with Alba, I'll have it openly with everyone. Most of our DPS gains here are obviously going to be from optimizing your spec and things like that. But equally it's about minimizing movement, especially for people that have cast times on their spells. I do feel that we are moving far too much at times. It's like he does a charge and all of a sudden he's now 30 yards past where he was before the charge because he's been tanked opposite to where he was, as in opposite to the tanks from where he was. There's lots of micro moving that we can probably do for rowing cacophonies, but when it comes to that amount of movement, that's running while not casting for 3 seconds or 3 or 4 casts, whatever it is. So we do need to figure out a way that we're going to be able to minimize that. If they're not going to be...
The roar has a 25-yard range. I think it's from his mouth.
middle. Is
Or
it
his
the mouth?
middle. But you should be able to be in range and avoid miasma. I mean, you obviously have to move eventually to catch up. But
Yeah, there's a small
time it right
kind
so
of.
that you can choose when to move rather than be forced to. But obviously, it does depend on the movement of the boss as well. Obviously.
I don't think Fury Warriors get commanding shout. Or rallying cry, whatever it is. I don't think so. Do you, Shinna? Alright. Cool. You want that when then? Healers. Oh, you can have it twice then. So
Yeah.
do you want to use
Let's
it
not
earlier
save
on
it
maybe?
for the 5th. Yeah.
Can use it on the 2nd. I'd imagine that they'll have plenty of stuff going around and everyone will be using their personals on the 1st or whatever, so yeah, second barreling roar.
Second charge.
Charge even, yeah.
Basically, when you have to soak, Shana, you just use it.
How many charges does he do in total? Over the 5 minutes, I should have really checked that out. Yeah, I'll know after this one, I suppose.
We'll just have to focus you a bit more, Shana, then. Make sure you're at least fully topped up prior to all the charges.
Red, if you weren't going to be able to use it again after you'd used it that second time at 45% or whatever, then just save it for the 30% and we'll push from 30 down to 0 quicker then.
Hunter execute. Sorry.
It's only his attack speed and damage he increases, it's not the frequency of abilities, is it?
No,
it's under 30%.
It's just the amount of damage going out, yeah.
Well, it'll be 7 barreling impacts. And then we'll hit Enrage.
It's the last two are sub 30%, they're the ones that we need to have a lot ready for anyway. Well, it's the last two should be sub 30%, so. Well, then save your second cooldowns for that 20% point then. If that's when you get a bonus or whatever, that's fine. But there's no point in blowing it at 45% when it comes off cooldown and not having it again for the rest of the fight. So Shina's saying she didn't die. Why is CS on her? Yeah, you'll just be using the rallying cry anyway on the second charge, and it'll either be the 6th or 7th then anyway, depending on what healer cooldowns are available.
Just try and mind the charges. Make sure that you're aware of where the soaker goes to or the charged person goes to, and make sure that you use charge or soak when you're supposed to soak, because that's what's fucking us up at the moment. People not getting the charge even though they should have gotten it. We do Fihu if Eurathias uses his aura on that. And how far in the fight is that? Because he might actually be able to use it prior to that as well.
The 5th barreling impact is 3 minutes and 10 seconds. So if you're going to use a 3-minute cooldown, it's on pill. So if you're wanting a rallying cry for the 5th one, it's got to be saved for the 5th one.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, cancel.
She's everywhere.
Fifth,
Blame the people.
use your rallying cry.
Yeah, save it for the 5th for now, Shinna.
Right, ready?
Then no one wants
It's
to
not
go
like
now.
it's a 10-minute fucking cooldown.
Don't be Shinna, you're allowed to ask when you're unsure.
Better off asking than having fear doing an extra 30k DPS in it.
Yeah, it's not DPS, right?
Not
5,
unless we have a chance of killing
4,
it.
3, 2, 1.
Time warp.
Taunt boss.
Metamorphosis.
AoE incoming. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Devotion aura. Tranquility.
Taunt boss. AoE incoming. Run away.
Shinna and Fury, you soak this one, which
AoE
you shouldn't have,
incoming.
so be mindful of the next one. I'll soak instead of you, because I got charged.
Kazdan can go in as well.
Taunt boss. Taunt boss.
That's too far into the corner now.
Lose a lot of melee
4,
DPS.
3, 2, 1.
Divine end. Essence of Ganir.
Taunt boss. AoE incoming.
Be 1 and 2, but
Run
just
away.
check your debuffs if you can soak. If you can't, don't.
AoE incoming.
So Shinna and Dev can go in on this one.
Run away.
Rage of the
Taunt
Sleeper.
boss. Four, 3, 2, 1.
Sacrifice.
Yeah, we come up with
Taunt boss. Taunt boss. Run away incoming. Run away.
stand in my as well.
AoE incoming.
Still didn't work right.
I keep meaning to put down one of them braziers actually. Do they even work in this expansion?
Yeah, I got res by Brazier earlier.
Cool.
Yeah, Brazier's something completely different.
A brazier. It's neither of our languages anyway, so who gives a shit? I assume it's French.
Fire pot.
Oh yeah, no, there's definitely the time that we're all learning, so don't overly worry about tiny mistakes. They're things that you'll learn and get better at. Yeah,
On,
what were we gonna say?
I mean, obviously it's a buff, but that's probably for when we get to the, when we're wiping on like 3% or 5% with a lack of DPS.
Let's go.
So I mean, that was a tank death, that wasn't the DPS.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time war. Metamorphosis.
Taunt boss. AoE incoming. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Devotion aura.
Where's it so far in the wall?
Taunt boss. AoE incoming. Run away. AoE incoming. Run away. Taunt boss.
Drain 4.
3, 2, 1.
Divine him.
Taunt
Essence
boss.
of Ganir.
Taunt boss. AoE incoming.
Sacrifice.
Run away.
You're 1 and 2.
AoE incoming. Run away. Taunt boss. Target you. 4, 3,
Metamorphosis.
2, 1.
Healing tide. Lay on hands.
Please don't do that fucking leap thing on the tank.
Taunt boss. AoE incoming.
Innervate.
Run
Sometimes
away.
in the corner
Rage of
too
the
much.
Sleeper.
That sounded like an alpha.
AoE incoming. Taunt boss.
Metamorphosis.
4, 3, 2,
Dampen harm.
1.
Tranquility. Vampiric embrace.
Taunt boss.
Metamorphosis.
AoE incoming.
Iron bark.
AoE incoming.
1 and 2 next.
Metamorphosis.
Taunt boss. Four,
Commanding
3,
shout.
2, 1.
Essence of Ganir.
Taunt boss. AoE incoming. Run away. AoE
Drain 4
incoming.
next. Never mind. Swag.
Taunt boss.
1 minute 24 left to
Taunt
kill him.
boss.
38%. Might be doable.
4, 3, 2, 1. AOE incoming. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time warp.
Taunt boss. AOE incoming. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Tranquility.
Taunt boss. Taunt boss. AOE incoming. AOE incoming. Run away. Taunt boss.
Rage of the Sleeper.
4, 3,
3 and 4.
2, 1.
Divine Hymn.
Taunt boss. Taunt boss.
Essence of Ganir.
Run away. AOE incoming.
One and 2.
AOE incoming.
Oh,
Taunt boss.
Gift of the Queen.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Metamorphosis. Survival
Taunt boss.
instincts.
AOE incoming.
Iron Bark.
Run away.
Innervate.
AoE incoming. Taunt runaway. Taunt boss.
Three and 4.
3, 2,
Dampen harm.
1.
Metamorphosis. Tranquility. Guardian spirit. Gift of the Queen.
Taunt boss. AoE incoming. AoE incoming.
Metamorphosis.
Taunt runaway. Taunt boss.
Metamorphosis.
1 and 2.
3, 2, 1.
Commanding shout. Healing tide. Vampiric embrace. Essence of devotion aura.
Taunt boss. AoE incoming. Runaway.
Oh no, it's we don't have one.
3 and 4 next.
Rage of the sleeper.
Runaway. Taunt boss.
Metamorphosis.
Yeah, I got it.
4, 3, 2, 1. Taunt boss. Taunt boss.
Gift of the Queen.
AoE incoming.
We don't have one.
Metamorphosis.
Oh fuck.
30%. Second potions, cooldowns. Never mind.
AoE incoming.
I got an
Taunt runaway. Taunt boss.
Rising 10.
Oh, we've too many dead now, I know.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Are we having the break now or after the next spell?
I can do it now if you need.
I think it depends on his charges as well, Fear, because once he hits Berserk at 5 minutes, we might get a few seconds to do some additional DPS on him. But once he charges the first time, it's game over, because that barreling shit will kill us all. The tanks will get one shot, obviously.
oh that was the problem right now, it's a debuff.
No,
Miscommunication.
yeah, no, it's just Fear talking about, when he hits Berserk at 5 minutes, what then?
It's still continued irritation.
Yeah.
What else is there to do?
Well, if we get to that point and we hit the Berserk timer, the tanks will get splattered pretty fast, I imagine. But we have until the next charge to finish him off. I'd imagine. I have an iron bark, and what else do we have when it comes to externals to put on the tanks?
Sub 30%, is it?
Yeah, subside.
Well, we should be doing it quicker than what we were though. That was 4 minutes 30 when we wiped.
Yeah, I'm talking about externals now. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I'm saying you might now have the same externals if we reach 30% at the 1 minute 30, which we should be. 1 minute 30
No,
left rather than.
I'm toying with the idea of making tanks call out when they need something, but they need to know what they're calling out for as well, though. My Ironback has a 1.5 minute cooldown, so they can't both call out for that, obviously. Eurathius still has sack, I suppose.
He has two, doesn't he? Blessing and protection. Although, never mind. There won't really be much use at all for the tank.
It will, if the tank is clever enough, which she should be, because we've got two clever tanks. But it has to be timed perfectly, though, like on the first boss in Hellfire Citadel, Assault. Basically, when he's about to get hit for something that hurts like hell, he taunts, and when he says taunts, he then gets Blessing of Protection, which means that that will overwrite whatever melee ability the boss does to him, but he obviously has to click off or cancel aura on that protection within 3 seconds after having taunted.
Are you using Spirit Link for anything, or
What?
are you using Spirit Link for charges, or is that available for something?
I don't think Taichu is using it for a whole lot. That might be worth taking into consideration for you tanks.
Well, I won't use that. I'll use it for a raid anyway. Give me a sec. Look into some stuff here.
You'll have to ask your brother about that, though, what he thinks is the best use of it.
Few is holy, yeah. So, give me a second. Guardian Spirit.
The major cooldowns that you have available from a healing point of view is Tranquility, Aura Mastery, well that's damage reduction, Divine Hymn, and then you have Spirit Link and Healing Tome. That's it though. As for personals, then you have Laying Hands as such, you have Blessing and Protection, Blessing and Sacrifice, Guardian Spirit, and Ironbark. That's pretty much it.
I see only 4 I can use personally, to us, but
yeah, not the Laying Hands really.
That should be fine. I could probably game it with two purgatories.
$5.10 is the very latest before it'll be 100% white, basically.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well, I've added the cooldown set. It is available on the site on my UI.
To be fair, Darkness might work as well from Devilian. Obviously only 20% chance, but it might be enough to save you taking a lot of damage on some of the attempts.
Let's see. Well, it's only around himself.
Yeah, but he's going to be standing on top of you anyway, as such, or close enough, or can be, whatever. Oh no, I wouldn't take it that you should be taking it for granted that that's going to be saving you. I think probably it'd be better used as
To be honest, I'd rather use that as a raid cooldown or cooldown for charge or whatever. So think we're good on that cooldown stuff. Let's take a quick look at the cooldown cities for this one. I think I probably will be using Gwen's cooldowns first then. It's only 1 minute and a half or something.
Yeah, 1.5 on my iron back.
Hmm.
And who will be the first one to need it? Do you know now, or are you calling for it?
It's hard to tell. It depends a little bit on when we transition there.
All right, just the first tank that really needs it. Sub 30%. Call for my iron back then.
Did Yura say anything about going offline?
Yeah, he had some latency issues. He's fixing it. Should be back soon.
No, take a quick pile.
Three hit.
Don't know. I didn't ever see a 3 healer log, but I'm sure it is possible.
It's been 3 healed.
We could be the first.
We won't be the first. It has been 3 healed. I've been looking at logs from obviously other rested druids as well, and some of them have been 3 healing it.
It's definitely
Bye,
worth
skill.
trying it, yeah.
The problem is, Kim, we don't really have a rotation to even begin with because we don't have that many externals. Someone started talking about custard cream and I got hungry, so I went away for 30 seconds. Why is Eurathius leaving?
He had DC'd to do with latency. So I've just removed him from the group to trigger the 1 minute kick out of instance, and I have whispered Nefton to see if he will come. So we can try 3 heal it while Euratius, I guess, is reset his route or whatever.
Well, that'll be fun.
Feo or whoever who drops mana the most, I suppose. I've been neglecting Innervate, so I'll use it on the first barreling roar, basically.
Someone please.
Can you use it on Fiho after, the first Baron, and then when it's off cooldown again, check on mana, because it'll most likely be either me or Fiho needing it.
Yeah.
Just give a heads up when you're about to cast it to either, so we can heal accordingly.
What do you summon, please?
Yeah, summon the suppressor.
Nefton anyway. As you can see, there are now 6 marks or whatever around the outside of the room. You're in group 1 and 2, so you'll be soaking on the first ones, third ones, all that. But if you're the charge target, you're basically going to the next mark. So we should always have the boss heading on the outside of the room rather than towards the center. And if you're not soaking, then that means you go towards the center of the room rather than being in front, because you're going to get hit if you're in front. Again, there's 3 healers, so be mindful of the damage to your taking. Yeah, Nefton, you didn't hear me, did you? Oh, don't pull. Right, so there's marks around the outside of the room. If you're the victim of charge, if you're the person it's focused on, make sure to head to the next mark. We're heading around in a clockwise direction. So if we're currently on purple with the boss or whatever, and you get targeted for charge, head directly for the star mark. And the same if we're just before the star, you're still heading for the red mark. It's too close to be heading to the star, so you head to cross basically. 1 and 2 will be soaking first, 3 and 4 second, and alternating of course. Yeah. If you're on 3 minute cooldown, save it for the sub 30% point. Well, save the second one for the sub 30% point. Rather than just blowing it off cooldown again, but you're on combustion anyway, which is a minute cooldown, isn't it?
2 minutes reduced by kindling.
Let's go.
If you're a DPS and you're about to soak the charge and you are not on full hit points, you want to use a defensive for that. If you are on full hit points, or healing pushes, if you are at full hit points, you shouldn't have to dread unless your name is Shinamaya and your enraged might kill you.
Yeah, an extra 30% damage. Does ice block mean that you don't get you're not counted as part of the charge though, so maybe you'll want to use it after you've been thrown up into the air if you're a soaker, or use it on the opposite ones so that you negate the damage that goes straight wide.
We good to go, by the way?
Yeah, should be.
Go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time Lord.
Range moving a bit too far up.
Taunt boss. AOE incoming.
Metamorphosis.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Iron Bark. Tranquility.
Taunt boss. Taunt boss. AOE incoming.
Metamorphosis.
Run away.
Intervene.
AOE incoming.
3 and 4 will be next in 8 seconds.
Gift of the Queen.
Run away. Taunt boss.
Metamorphosis.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Icebound. Divine Hymn. Essence of Ganir.
Taunt boss. Taunt boss. AOE incoming.
Oh.
AOE incoming.
Next charge in 8, 1 and 2.
Taunt boss. Four, 3,
Healing time.
2, 1.
We've no res, but we'll keep going for now anyway.
Taunt boss. Taunt
Gift
boss.
of the Queen.
AOE incoming.
Metamorphosis.
Run away.
It'll be 3 and 4 next.
AOE incoming.
Tom.
Taunt run away.
Metamorphosis.
Taunt boss.
Rage of the
We're trying to
Sleeper.
reset on next.
4, 3, 2,
Dampen Harm.
1.
Guardian Spirit.
That's not trying.
Tranquility.
Taunt boss.
Yeah, come on.
Taunt boss. AOE incoming. AOE incoming.
I didn't even use it that time, sorry.
Taunt boss.
But he had 40% according to you being dead anyway.
4, 3, 2.
Yeah, left him. Basically, if you want to start where I am now, you should be close enough to green to get the first roar.
The kind regards from Taichu. If you see a healing circle on the ground, try and stand in it just for a few seconds. It might do good.
Yeah, but where are you putting them?
The right places.
Groups 1 and 2 are going to be in different places from groups 3 and 4. So if there's different people in them, you can't blame them because that's giving us more movement to run out of that when the charge comes.
Usually that would be positioned about his nose because there's no point in putting it behind him due to all the miasma. And no, he will be dragged forward all the time, so there will be times where standing in them would be stupid because there's miasma all over them. But when you can, please do so.
So we say that you are Albalas and you're tanking currently. If you direct your healing circle directly where I am, you should be able to cover both the... obviously we'll imagine that the villain is the boss or whatever. No, if you drop the mushroom directly on me, for example, or efflorescence.
I wouldn't want to do that because if I drop it here, both the people soaking and the people not soaking can stand in it. You see, you'll be soaking, you'll be standing directly to purple marker, yeah?
Yeah, so that's kind of what I'm trying to say anyway, is basically you'll want to be leading the boss and be able to have people that aren't soaking in a place like here, and people that are soaking in a place like here. Yes, let's head back up for green.
Done?
Yeah.
Go. All right.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time warp.
Taunt boss. AOE incoming. 4, run away. 3, 2, 1.
Tranquility.
You got it that time, Phil.
Taunt boss. AoE incoming. Run away.
Innervate.
AoE incoming.
Metamorphosis.
Taunt boss.
Three and 4.
3, 2, 1.
Divine Limb. Essence of Ganir.
Taunt boss. AoE incoming.
Metamorphosis.
Run away.
Gift of the Queen.
AoE incoming. Run
Iron
away.
Bark.
Taunt
Survival
boss.
instincts.
4,
1 and 2.
3, 2, 1.
Icebound. Healing Tide.
Taunt
Next round
boss.
3, we need that.
Taunt
Rage of the
boss.
Sleeper. Metamorphosis.
AoE incoming.
Cheers.
Run away.
Can wipe it, don't accept.
AoE incoming.
Stand on my azimuth die.
Run away. Taunt boss. Four, 3, 2, 1.
That innervate was as the charge happened. So as I get thrown up in the air, I'll hit Star Surge and innervate. You also get a 20% cast speed boost from my innervate. Is red here?
Time to soak red. Go.
Do any of the healers spam the boss at the start of the fight?
As in DPS?
Yeah.
Yes, we all do.
Do you want to take some of my Deadly Graces and see if it helps? Because that's the only way you're going to pre.
It does help, and yes, I can send you some after raid.
Where did I put them? I'll just give you 2 each. I have 65, but
Thank you.
just see if it's a noticeable amount of damage extra anyway.
Well, let's say somewhere between 5 and 7 million for each healer.
I wouldn't say so.
Well, I would, because there is a point where we have to actually heal, especially when we're just 3. I've been
And
using Deadly Grace on quite a few of the attempts, and I was about 5 and 7 million.
nice. I'm gonna get 1.8 million from the last one anyway.
I didn't make the pre-pot last round, but I did before that.
I'll do another ready check now.
1.4 million from Deadly Grace.
Oh yeah, collectively it'll be 5 to 7, but it's only kind of 1.4 each, 1.8 maybe.
What are you talking about from the pots only?
Yeah, the pot itself.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
Let's go.
Doesn't help in Mythic for you, so don't bother.
It does.
5,
Does it now?
4, 3,
Get Ventus.
1.
Time warp.
Taunt boss. AOE incoming. Target you. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Tranquility.
People from 3 and
Taunt
4 are
boss.
taking some hits.
Taunt boss.
Sasha, make
AOE
sure you don't
incoming.
soak next time.
Metamorphosis.
AOE
I'll soak
incoming.
instead of mud. Do opposite.
Taunt boss. Taunt boss.
Rage of the Sleeper.
No, don't. I'll swap. I didn't get the buff because I was charged.
4, 3,
Move.
2, 1.
Divine Hymn.
What?
Yep.
Taunt boss.
Wipe.
Taunt boss.
I was left in first try.
AOE incoming.
No, I'll
Don't
just step
accept
back
us as
with
Run away.
Art going
AOE
even.
incoming.
Stand on amazement. Die. You have a healer that'll mess rest.
Taunt boss.
Yeah, I think it was last week that they changed Fantasy runes.
Master, I think.
Oh, you're grand, Efton. Don't worry. Yeah, it's just. I think you did make it towards the mark, so those that were in 1 and 2 that got hit a second time were probably badly placed. Yeah, it all counts. To be fair, if we don't get healers to pre-pot on it, we'll probably be dreading the fact that it has 5 million hit points left at one attempt when it enrages.
Nefton, do you know that we have changed the charge stuff? So instead of taking it to the middle, we take it to the next marker clockwise, which means that when we start on green and move towards purple, if the first person to get charged, he then moves to purple and he takes the charge here.
I'd imagine
He
that
did
going
move.
to Star was the right one there.
Yeah, we were past purple.
Well, then star at that point, but yeah. And the people who are soaking, you get the Deadly Boss Mod Raider as well, so it's not hard to see where the soaking person, even if he's far behind you, you can adjust as well.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time warp.
Taunt
Metamorphosis.
boss. AOE incoming. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Tranquility.
Taunt boss. Taunt boss. AOE incoming. Run away. AOE incoming. Run away.
Innervate.
Taunt boss. Four, three,
Metamorph.
Train 4.
2, 1.
Watch out.
That's
Taunt
an X.
boss.
It's not star.
Taunt boss.
You got it
AOE
on
incoming.
Weather.
Yeah.
AOE incoming.
Metamorphosis.
Taunt boss. Run away.
Master, I think.
If I may, I don't know if it is expensive, Tatcha. I can certainly make it to the guild bank. They'll be able to pay for it. If I make 7 marks, no, 6 marks should be fine for 7 charges, shouldn't it? Because we'll still be kind of coming back towards green anyway. Like the first charge should be heading for purple, the second one should be heading for star, third should be heading for cross. Yeah. Oh, if say for some reason we're here, then yeah, you have to head to star, because you're not going to be able to head to purple and survive. So you need to be able to have enough distance from the boss that you're not going to get one shot either. Which isn't all that far, to be fair. Like, you should be able to be at max range for casting or whatever and still survive it without any major cooldowns once we've 10 people soaked.
You're saying go to purple. There's also all this distance, which is probably about the same as sitting on star, but we know where it's going.
Oh no, I'm not saying to directly go to... No, actually, I am saying to go to the next mark. It is 100% more reliable to say go to the next mark than it is to say run through purple and go to the wall, because, yeah. But even at that, the people that are soaking anyway will always aim to be kind of blocking the 2 marks if that's needed or whatever. The people that aren't soaking should certainly be aiming at that they're not going to be hit by purple at least, and probably even star.
If you're not soaking, you stand at his side. It's not, you know, he's a big bear. It's not hard to see where to stand if you're not soaking.
I know, I kind of get Kim's idea on it, in the sense of we want to be trying to be at the front quarter rather than at the side as much as possible. It's less movement overall. And as I said, your DPS is, as a caster at least, is going to be determined on how little movement you can make.
My point was you have to be aware yourself whether you're getting hit by the charge if you're not supposed to get hit by it. Especially when going with 3 healers, we can't save your ass, we can only give you the healing you need to survive it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time warp.
Taunt boss. AoE incoming. 4. Run away. 2, 1.
Tranquility.
Taunt boss.
Innervate.
Taunt boss. AoE incoming.
Gift of the Queen.
Run away.
That was my bad.
AoE incoming. Taunt boss. Four.
3 and 4.
2.
Survival instinct.
1.
Iron Divine him.
Taunt boss. AoE incoming. Run away. AoE incoming. Run away.
Rage of the
Taunt
Slaver.
boss. Target you.
Essence
4,
of Ganir.
3,
And heading straight
2,
through.
1.
Healing Tide. Metamorphosis.
With no res, you can.
Taunt
What?
boss. Taunt boss. AoE incoming.
I think we, not that we are that much, but we shouldn't worry about DPS for the moment,
AoE incoming.
since that's obviously not our major issue.
Did one of the tanks get stuck in a wall by any chance? Felt like one, like close to the beginning, we were standing in the miasma for quite some time.
Would it seem one of us are waiting for the charge to happen first?
Well, if there's a miasma down, there's a charge coming, and then your melee are gonna have to run out. Seems to happen a lot in the first miasma. You don't move it until after the charge. Well, that means melee can't attack for 5-10 seconds during heroism.
Well, if it's in miasma, just move it.
Close. What do you mean by that, Hemo?
Means he doesn't want to
Shorter
move back
range
from
to the
Mythic.
charge. That's what I mean.
That shorter range to the charge doesn't mean more damage overall to the raid. It only means more damage to the person getting charged.
Yes. See what I'm saying? I'm not saying persons, but person, right?
If there's miasma, we'll boss out. That's it.
Should we not keep him closer to the middle at the start so we can move up to green for the first charge so melee aren't in miasma?
But yeah. It also means that we're going to have to run up to the boss and stand close enough for the first roar. Whereas melee, for instance, can start on the boss straight away, and range can continue starting where they are and stay there.
Tojo, can you use harassment start? Too many buttons to press first.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Heroism. Metamorphosis.
Taunt boss. AOE incoming. 4, run away. 3, 2, 1.
Tranquility.
Taunt boss. Taunt boss.
Gift of the Queen.
AOE incoming.
Survival instincts. Iron bark.
AOE incoming. Run away. Taunt boss.
I'll res 5 on the side.
Metamorphosis.
Never mind, we can wipe.
4, 3, 2, 1. Defensive. AOE incoming.
I pulled, just let me go.
I think it doesn't matter because everyone who's in between you and the asphalt as well.
Then definitely don't run to the boss if you're in combat.
They've reset.
I'm
I
not
think.
sure I get you. So
No, it's not reset.
Well, they're coming for you.
I won't eat yet then. I'm not sure I get you. So you're saying moving out of miasma as soon as possible for tanks, and with 3 healers only are making it far harder in tanks?
Don't release yet. Don't release. Now they should have reset.
Can you hear me?
Can you?
I'm standing next to Ursoc, but I don't see anyone.
Yeah, we don't see you either.
Can I get someone back, please?
The rend flesh is continues for 12 seconds, so it's I presume it's reduced by your armor anyway, though, isn't it?
It's not as bad. Use a coolant for it.
I'm kind of half wondering why CR has twice the amount taken as you did, for example, or whatever. On that attempt, at least.
Because he doesn't have to activate a lot of the active negation. I have to have my demonic spikes up every single time.
Cool.
I have to have my iron for an iron bike, but yeah.
I don't even know why that's a button you have to press. You have it active the whole time, pretty much. But a double stack. Oh, no flask. Ah, yeah. 10 minutes the right time, sure.
40 minutes, isn't it?
40.
Oh yes, flask then.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time War. Heroism.
Apparently the boss is out of range for me.
Now still? Or was?
Yeah, I'm standing
Taunt
underneath the
boss.
boss. I can't even auto-attack him.
AOE incoming.
Yeah, he's standing miles back according to my map.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Tranquility.
Well, you
Fuck
hit
was
your...
that?
Give to
Taunt
the
boss.
queen.
Taunt boss.
Yeah,
AOE incoming.
Yeah, it's miles away from her.
Run away. AOE incoming. Run away. Taunt boss.
I could wipe it.
Essence of Gaia.
Kim, do you maybe want a Hearthstone and
away.
we'll summon in again then?
3, 2,
I don't know
1.
if it'll even fix it.
Breathe on him.
Taunt boss.
Metamorphosis.
AOE incoming. AOE incoming.
I think your Deadly Grace potions are working, Gil, because I had more damage done than the Shadow Priest this time. Still didn't work red, sorry.
I ran over to orange when the boss was going towards purple and managed to apply 2 dots from orange. Fuck knows what's happened there.
It was showing us that you were a full mark away from us on the minimap.
I'll restart the game whenever.
Um,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time warp.
Taunt boss. AOE incoming.
Metamorphosis.
4, run away. 2, 1.
Tranquility.
Taunt boss. AOE incoming.
Metamorphosis.
Run away.
Only 8 people
AOE
for next, so
incoming. Run away.
Taichi and Arton can't go in
Taunt
yet.
Break
boss.
to the sleeper.
Four,
Metamorphosis.
3, 2, 1.
Divine him.
Taunt
Metamorphosis.
boss. AOE incoming.
drag it further, Alma.
AOE incoming.
Innervate.
Taunt boss.
Gift of the Queen.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Survival in the
Taunt boss.
Can keep going for now.
AOE incoming.
Essence of Ganir.
Taunt boss. Four.
Three and four.
2. 1.
Dampen harm. Tranquility. Gift of the Queen.
Taunt boss. AOE incoming.
Iron Bark. Vampiric Embrace.
Runaway.
Icebound.
Sure.
AOE incoming.
Can definitely wipe it now.
Taunt boss. Four, 3, 2, 1. Runaway.
Someone's pulled.
We just kill them, I guess. So. Not every set. Yeah, and it won't get any easier come the end of a fair. You will have a second lot of innervates available, and are you getting a chance to use your Dreamless Sleep Potion? Unlikely.
Just remember, we've got one more DPS now. If you're about to take the charge, or soak the charge, not take it, but soak the charge as a DPS, and you're not at full hit points, you want to either pot to make sure you are at full hit points, or use a defensive. Because if you're at 80% or lower than that, that charge will kill you. And we are, as healers, trying to make sure that everyone is at 100%, but it's obviously hard with people stepping in miasma and such as well.
The mages have 2 ice blocks, don't you? Or will you have more through a 5-minute fight? No, just thinking, like, you know, well, obviously if we reduce the amount of healing needed, because, say, for instance, Faye was at 30% there, even though we were 40% of the fight left to go, and the hardest 30% still to go. Just, if you're not soaking, the charge itself, the time to use the ice block is just as the charge happens, and you negate that actual damage. You shouldn't need it when you're running out yourself, because you only get hit by the charge from him. You don't actually take the AoE damage, or maybe you do, but I don't think you do. The less people that we have needing healing back up full, the quicker everyone as a whole is healed back up, rather than seeing it as you're taking 20% less damage, you're saving that to be healed to other people. How much is the normal potion then? Not the...
Sorry, a bit late there. Getting eaten up. I'm doing it now. Ready to rock?
Can you pop Harris Megan, please, Taija? Not better yet, Cass, can you add a T-Cast sequence macro?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Heroism.
Taunt boss. AOE incoming. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Tranquility.
Taunt boss. Taunt boss. AOE
Gift of the
incoming.
Queen.
Run
Metamorphosis.
away. AOE incoming.
Innervate. Iron Bark.
Taunt boss.
Train.
4, 3, 2,
Survival
1.
instincts. Metamorphosis. Divine Hymn. Essence of Ganir.
Taunt boss. AOE incoming. AOE incoming. Taunt boss. Taunt boss.
Gift of the Queen. Rage of the Sleeper.
1 and 2.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Healing Tide. Metamorphosis.
Taunt boss. Taunt boss. AOE incoming. Run away.
Survival instincts.
AOE incoming. Run away. Taunt boss. Four,
Train 4.
2,
Gift of the Queen.
1.
Iron Bark. Tranquility.
That's about.
Taunt boss. AOE incoming. Run away. AOE incoming. Taunt boss.
Let's kill it.
Oh.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time warp.
Taunt boss. AOE incoming. Four, three, two, one.
Tranquility.
Taunt
Gift
boss.
of the Queen.
Taunt boss. AOE incoming. Run away.
Metamorphosis.
AOE incoming.
Innervate.
Taunt boss.
Metamorphosis.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Divine Hymn.
Taunt boss. Taunt boss. AOE incoming. AOE incoming.
Iron Bark.
Run away. Taunt
Rage of the
boss.
Sleeper.
Four,
1 and 2.
3, 2, 1.
Essence of Ganir. Healing Tide.
Taunt boss.
Gonna need help with
Taunt
this one.
boss. AOE incoming.
Good.
Run away. AOE incoming.
Gift of the Queen.
Run away. Taunt boss. Four,
3 and 4.
3, 2, 1.
Dampen Harm. Tranquility.
Taunt boss. Taunt boss. AOE incoming. AOE incoming.
Darkness. Vampire
Taunt
Embrace.
run away. Taunt boss.
Survival Instincts.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Commanding Shout.
Taunt boss. Taunt boss.
Gift
Gonna
of the
need to
Queen.
focus
AOE
that.
incoming.
Fear. Good job.
Run away.
Essence of Ganir.
AOE incoming.
Iron Bark.
Run
Rage of
away.
the Sleeper.
Taunt boss.
Metamorphosis.
4,
Spirit Link.
3,
3 and
2,
4.
1.
Metamorphosis.
No.
Taunt boss. Taunt
Yeah,
boss.
come on. Obviously.
AOE incoming.
Well, at least we got him sort of 30%.
It's our second time though, isn't it?
Yeah, at least.
When we start gaining that small room left, I think at least we need to try and get that charge into the middle or something. So Raid can actually move in afterward.
I don't think we'll have much choice, Red. We're going to be pushing it very tight. For killing them on time anyway. Just remember to get far enough out that Miasma isn't going to land on top of you again. Or any of the healers using the channel potion. Anyone that does have a rune, just stick it on this time, if you don't mind. I don't know, but it's a bit unfair to be judging it pre 30% down, as that's when some classes will get a DPS boost, or came for example as Surrendered Madness up.
We all ready, aren't we?
Yeah, Harry says ready.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time bomb.
Taunt boss. AOE incoming. 4, 3, 2,
Windrush totem.
1.
Tranquility.
Taunt
Iron
boss. Taunt boss. AOE incoming.
Metamorphosis.
Runaway.
Gift of the Queen.
AOE incoming.
Yeah.
Runaway. Taunt boss. Taunt boss.
Triumph.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Divine
Essence of
Ganir. Rage of the Sleeper.
Taunt boss. AOE incoming. Runaway. AOE incoming. Runaway. Taunt boss. Taunt boss.
Drinking.
One and two.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Metamorphosis. Healing Tide.
No red. Roar in
Taunt
3.
boss.
Kill it.
AOE incoming.
Survival Instincts.
AOE
Gift of the
incoming.
Queen.
Runaway. Taunt boss.
Triumph 4.
3, 2,
Dampen Harm.
1.
Add Iron
Iron
Boss
Bark.
Line.
You've got Iron back.
Tranquility.
Frank.
Taunt boss. AoE incoming. AoE incoming.
Rage of the Slaver. Darkness.
Runaway. Taunt boss.
One and two.
4,
Commanding
3, 2, 1.
Metamorphosis.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about.
Taunt boss. AoE incoming. AoE incoming.
Oi, what the hell?
Can't really afford to not res anyone though. Just have no one die. For the remaining try, or 2 tries, we'll go with heroism at 30%. Not for any major reason, just to see if percentage wise we can get there with enough time.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Taunt boss. AoE incoming.
Innervate.
4,
The fuck?
3, 2, 1.
Tranquility. Survival
Should take
instincts.
Taunt
down there.
boss. AoE incoming. AoE incoming. Taunt
We are
boss.
3 who can't soak the next.
Taunt boss.
Gift of the Queen. Metamorphosis.
4,
Spirit Link.
3, 2, 1.
Divine Hymn. Essence of Ganir.
Can wipe it anyway,
boss.
we'll get one last attempt.
AoE incoming.
Oh shit, we've already run out of battle races.
Runaway. AoE incoming.
Metamorphosis.
Defensive. Four, 3, 2, 1.
you still saving everything
Yeah.
for later?
5,
Yep.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Metamorphosis.
Taunt boss. AoE incoming. 4. Run away. 3,
The early movement
One.
roar, that's it.
Tranquility.
Hello.
Taunt boss. Taunt boss. AoE incoming.
3 people got hit from the third and fourth group.
Well, they didn't even go into this.
Run away.
Well,
AoE
okay, it was the soccer.
incoming.
I was about to say, didn't he get the charge?
Yeah.
Taunt boss.
Gift of the Queen.
4, 3, 2,
Spirit Link.
1.
Rage of the Sleeper. Divine M.
Taunt boss. Taunt boss. AoE incoming.
That's it. Stacks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I
fine.
can work with
Run
that.
away.
Chip in. We'll call it there rather than pushing people past the late finishing time. Anyway.
AoE incoming. Run
Cheers
away.
for the raid. This will be the second boss next week, as we won't have a third tank on
Taunt
Wednesday.
boss.
So keep that in mind. And we have a poll on the forums as to if
4,
people would prefer
3,
to add additional time
1.
onto the raid, or would prefer an extra raid night, basically. Right now it looks like it'll be one of the two anyway. So if you haven't put your spoke in on that too. And we should have Vantis runes for everyone for Ursoc for next week.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Is that it's a personal thing, the bounce strength, isn't it? So everybody has to use one.
Yeah.
For a week.
It's like a rune that'll last a reset a full week, so you get a buff that you can't click off, and that will basically give you, is it 1000 versatility
Yeah.
on a
Yeah.
specific boss fight.
On every difficulty.
Yeah, it's nice they've changed it.
Is this these runes? Is it? The
Vantis runes, yeah, from
Vantage
inscription.
runes. Just versatility.
Yep.
Yep.
It's 1000 though, which even if it's your worst stat is still a lot better than nothing.
It's not the worst. Plus, it's actually not too bad because it's damage output and reduced damage input as well. So
Scribes inscription makes them fear, and auction house.
Is it not available until next week or something? Or
Oh no, there's no point in taking it on Wednesday as the last of the week. So there's no point in us making, well, we can make them now, but there's no point in handing them out now.